Today, I wanted to discuss an interesting topic, and as an engineering manager, I hear this often. So, which path should you take once you are a senior engineer? Should you move into the engineering manager role or continue as an individual contributor? And it's a very difficult question to answer, and it depends entirely on where you are in your career path and what are your aspirations. When you see your friends or colleagues move up the ladder, it can be always tempting to take a quick decision and later feel bad about it. So I wanted to share three questions which hopefully would give you a clarity on the decision you wanted to take. And I have been also in both the sides. I have around 13 years of experience. I've been into the management role also for a few years. And these are the main three things which helped me make the decision at that time, right? So the first question is how much you love your individual contribution role. Do you really love creating code or building new stuffs? Because if you're moving into this management role, you may be getting around 10 to 20% of your time impacting those areas, and most of your other time would be spent on planning your project, helping your team members and others, right? So if you are still loving your job as an individual contributor and making a huge impact in your current role, maybe it's a good idea to revisit whether this really suits you. And the second question is how much you love meeting new people, talking to people, and negotiations. So once you become a manager, most of your time goes in meetings that even as an individual contributor you would be doing. However, the impact of these meetings are different. Here, you're trying to sell your idea, you're trying to negotiate with your stakeholders, you are trying to help your team members have a difficult conversation with your one-on-ones with your team members. So if you don't really enjoy that, it's going to be again more than 40 to 50% of your time once you move into a management role. So that should also help you decide. Finally, it can be little controversial, but if you feel all of your friends, your family wants you to take that role, like you see people around you moving up and you have a FOMO that am I missing something, I think it's a good idea to give it a try. And if the first 2 points makes you comfortable taking into this role, so rather than missing out, maybe give it a try, spend few years in this role, and if you get an opportunity, first of all, congratulations. They would have seen something in you to make you offer this role, right? So give it a try. Maybe later you will understand this works for me and you will continue, or otherwise you always get an opportunity to continue learning and move back to an individual contributor role. I hope this helps you in your decision, and all the best.